Hi everybody, welcome to another edition of James Jam. I'm Jam. This is my jam. And I do have an unboxing for you today and something I'm going to show you. A little bit I'm going to talk about. Just a few things. I don't know why I just put this back when I need it. Well, first off, I'm going to say, because I have told everybody, that I went to go see Ed Braun and his babies and had a wonderful time. There will be an unboxing as to something I bought on my Saturday video. Yeah, we had a really great time. I spent one day just with him and the kids. We went to the park. I love Ed, and the babies are just, wonderful. And it was a 10-hour drive there, and, but worth every second of driving for when I got there. I mean, we just had such a good time. I got to feed the babies and take them to the park, and just, it was wonderful. Then the next day we went shopping, and yeah, it was just, and then I drove home the next day. So it was just a really short trip, 20 hours of driving, and 2 days we spent together, and it was wonderful. But we both kind of talked about how next time I'll probably fly, and if he comes to ever see me, he'd probably fly. So it was a good trip. But that's one of the funny things I'm going to show you here is just I know they have one of these in Missouri, and I guess there was another one in Indiana besides this one. But I was and I watched the Carpetbagger, and I know he's been to the one in Missouri. But I was driving to see him, and all of a sudden I see this big sign about you need to stop in Uranus. And I'm like, no, that can't be one of the Uranus places like the Carpetbagger talks about. And it was. So I didn't want to stop on my way there because I wasn't sure how much further I had to go. But I thought on my way home, if it's open, I'm going to stop. And so on my way home, it was open. I left about 6:30 in the morning, and I got there just after they opened at 9 a.m. And so I went, and it was so much fun. The place is just a cute little place. It sells fudge, so you can buy fudge in Uranus. And there's a little shooting gallery, lots of fun little t-shirts. They sell candy, they sell ice cream. You walk in and they're like,
popcorn.
Welcome to Uranus. And when you purchase your stuff, they're like, thank you for picking Uranus. And it was just a lot of fun. And I got each of my boys a t-shirt, and then I got myself one too, and I figured I'd just show that. So there's the front, and then the back says, you'll see. You can read it, hon.
Uranus, the ice cream company. One lick of Uranus, and you'll go nuts.
So they just had funny t-shirts like that. I think my favorite one was the one I got for you that talked about the crop dusters. You may not see us, but you'll know we've been in Uranus. It was just yeah, it was a lot of fun. So that was a fun stop on the way there. So I was going to show you that. The other thing I was going to show you, I'm going to say that today is brought to you by the color pink, because I showed you that, and then I just got this. This is just a quick little thing here. I'm going to show you. Probably thinking it's an SLG, but it's not. But it's kind of like one. Oh, how can I open this? Okay. Dun, da, da, da. Dior has got to have the best packaging ever. I mean, just look at that. The interior of that is so pretty. And then here's my little bag. And I'm sure this is my receipt. And then, so I'll probably cut this out or, frame that because it's so pretty. So I got that, but I got a couple little things from Dior I couldn't resist. They were having like a Mother's Day thing, and a Minx for All had shown this, so or part of it, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's happening. So let's see what we got here. We got a little bag here. Probably perfume sample in here is what I'm thinking. Oh yeah, that's right. I think I got a large perfume sample. Or larger. Let's see. Well, this one's not. This is J'adore.
Like shut the J'adore?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Like that, but a little different.
Okay.
And then here's the bigger one of Lucky. Oh, that's not a bigger one either. Okay, I lied. There isn't a bigger one.
Thought you were going to stop that.
I know, I should, but okay. But anyways, that's not even why I got that. The reason I got this, now, Minks for All showed one of the things here that I got. Well, I guess I'll show that first then. And I just thought it was really cute. And I wasn't going to get it until I saw something else on the site. And then I thought, okay, I'm just going to get them. So, this is just some hand cream or hand lotion. But just, I mean, it's like a bag charm, people. It looks like that. It's got this CD on it. It's got the nice clip. And then the lotion is in here. It just comes out of that. And then I gotta see how it smells. Maybe it doesn't have a smell. I don't know.
Maybe it smells like Uranus.
Maybe. I don't even know how to, oh, there we go. Wrong way. Not really a smell. If anything, it's kind of a clean smell. So, I think I put it on backwards. There we go. Oh. Okay. Well, okay, I don't know what I'm doing. I got it on backwards, I think. But anyways, we're just going to put it in here. But I just thought it was cute. Like as a bag charm and then having lotion too. But the reason, what pushed me over the edge for it was this item. When I saw this on the site, I'm like, okay, yes, I am going to get it. Because I need this. What this is, it is just a lipstick holder. I have Dior lip glow and some other Dior cases. And I just thought this almost like pink fuchsia denim was so pretty that I am like, that's happening. So I'll have to get my Dior and put it in there. I'll probably be on one of my next videos when I'm doing a bag swap or something. But I just thought that was really cute. So I had to get that. And that's why today's brought to you by the color pink. So that's what I had to show you about the stuff I had. The only other thing I was going to talk about was I was watching Dawn's video. And she was talking about sponsorships and things like that. And it was just good timing that she talked about that, because I was going to talk about that only because I guess I just I know it's kind of like she talked about. I know a lot of times people don't like a lot of sponsorships, and while I understand that, and I definitely understand that, and I want to be very, very thoughtful in any that I do. We do get asked to do a lot of things. I mean, I'm a tiny channel, and even I get asked. Seems I get asked a lot to do shoe-related videos. And I did do one, and I got a really nice pair of shoes. But I've never been sponsored in a way that I got money or like a payment for doing the video. That I've never done. I'm not saying I wouldn't do that, but I'm just saying I haven't. And Dawn kind of spoke to how, we don't make a lot of money doing this. Having the channel, we get ad revenue, which comes from you watching, I guess, ads that take place during our videos before or after, I think, too. I don't even know a lot about that. But I brought it up because I've had a couple lately. I did a Gentcreate video where I showed a card holder I got from them, and then Babylon Leather I had done. And she brought up a lot of really good points about why we do these. And for me, I always get really excited about stuff I like. We know this. We've seen me. And we know... Growing up, there was a catalog company in my town called Miles Kimball. I don't know what they call it now, but you might have seen the Christmas catalogs. They always had really neat ones, and you could buy stuff. I think they were called Walter Drake at some point too, but you could buy stuff from there. But you'd pick out the stuff you wanted, and then you'd get it, and it was kind of a crapshoot. Some of the stuff wasn't that great. Some of it was really great. But now with the internet and things, we get offered stuff all the time. We get offered it on Facebook. We get offered it on Instagram. I have to believe that it's on TikTok, even though I'm not on there. And you don't know who to trust or what to trust. So when I get approached by a company, which isn't real often, but when it is, I try to like vet the company as good as I can. Look at whether or not there's any complaints against them from the Better Business Bureau, find out where they're from, find out if they're legitimate, and things like that. So then if I finally decide, like, okay, yeah, I'll try whatever it is they want me to try, and I think it's somehow related to my channel, then I get the product and I look at it and am always going to be honest with you about it. And I think that one of the good things about this is not just like I'm trying to be annoying to have you click on my link. And yes, sometimes we do get commission for if you click on our link and purchase something. But I mean, like, you guys are my friends. I think of you like my buddies, and I'm not going to steer you down a wrong way. If I think that there's a good buy on something, I'm going to tell you what it is, because you just don't know I mean, like I said, we're inundated with ads everywhere we go. So if I do take, and I consider sponsorship, if a place gives me something and expects me to do a video. If they give me something and don't expect a video, then I don't consider that a sponsorship, and I don't believe that falls within the sponsorship guidelines of YouTube based on how I've interpreted what I've read. But if I am gifted something and expect it to make a video, I do click on the little sponsored piece, and because I want to let you know that. But I'm always going to be honest. And when I see the cool things and get excited about them, like, I'm not going to lie, we know I like Babylon leather. I have another bag coming. I'm super excited about it. I would love to do another collaboration with them in the future. And I just think for the price and what you're getting, it's a great item. So, and Gentcreate, the card holder, that was really nice too. I'm not as excited about that, probably because they have mostly men's products, and it just isn't what I necessarily need, but it was a really good product. So I just think that it's helpful. If you're my buddies, I'm going to tell you. Just like if I get a crappy thing, I'm going to say, yeah, don't spend your money on that. Because it's nice to have a pal out there you can trust. So if and when I do videos, that is the reason that I do it. And but I don't ever knock anybody for doing lots of things, because people that treat and depend on YouTube as an income source, it's tough goings. I mean, there aren't, I mean, as many great creators as there are that make a ton. There's just as many tiny channels like mine, and if you want to make videos, which do take time and effort, and can get a little bit back from doing that, then I don't see anything wrong with that. I mean, you can always click off. You can always move ahead. What I don't like is when I see people complaining about that. Just because if you don't like it, you don't have to watch it. I don't understand. So I kind of like the, if you can't say something nice, don't say nothing at all type of thing. But I just wanted to touch on that a little bit. So that's it. I'm off my soapbox. And I'm super glad that you are here. If you're not already subscribed, please consider subscribing. I would really appreciate it. I do put out videos on Wednesdays and Saturdays, usually in regards to contemporary and luxury related, primarily handbags, small leather goods, things like that. But this is my jam, so every once in a while there's other things. I also do a bag swap video on every Monday or Tuesday, where I swap from one bag into another bag. I let you know kind of the good, the bad, the ugly about both, and some SLGs that are small leather goods I switch. I've been saying it out, small leather goods, more frequently, because I've had a few people ask me now what SLGs are, and they're just small leather goods, card holders, things like that. Every other Thursday, which would be this Thursday, I do a book-related video where I usually do a book haul and talk about what I'm reading, what I've been reading, what I want to read, things like that. I'm over on Instagram as well at James Jam. It's just JAME_S_Jam. And until next time, please do unto others as you would have them do unto you. Thank you so much for watching.